All right, part D. Is there a time t for 0 to 2 at which Brandon's velocity is equal to Chloe's velocity? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Question mark? Will Brandon's velocity equal Chloe's velocity? Well, here's where I ask you to get a little creative with these problems. Think about what value must be present if we were to turn this into a difference. That would be 0. We would simply subtract C of t over here. Is there a time at which Brandon's velocity minus Chloe's velocity will equal 0? Well, here's the kicker. We don't actually need to solve for it to equal 0. We just need to know, will B of t minus C of t ever cross over 0 by being positive and negative for 2 values of t. So think about it. Will B of t minus C of t ever be positive at one moment and then negative at another moment? If we can confirm that this difference expression here is positive at one moment in time, but negative at another moment in time, then somewhere in between those 2 moments in time, it had to have crossed over 0. So that's the intermediate between value theorem. Well, since both of these functions are continuous, since both B of t and C of t are continuous over 0 to 2, and so I'm going to start showing some work here because that and ... is where I'm going to actually do the math. Let's see if we can get this to be positive at one moment in time, but negative at another moment in time. I'm going to check B of 0 minus C of 0. I'm going to check B of 2 minus C of 2. Because again, those are the endpoints that I'm checking this value set over. B of 0 is 1 and C of 0 is 0. So that's positive 1. B of 2, oh, by the way, these values coming straight from the table. B of 0 is 1. C of 0 is 0 times, so it's automatically a 0. All right, the next one is going to be B of 2. B of 2 is 1.5. And C of 2 is going to be 2e to the 4 minus 2 squared. So 1.5 minus 2 times 1, because this is going to be e to the 0, and anything to the 0 power is a 1. And that is going to be negative 0.5. So to answer this question, yes. B of t and C of t must be equal to one another at some point between 0 and 2 because their difference expression changes from being positive to negative at 2 unique moments in time. So since both B of t and C of t are continuous over 0 to 2, and B of 0 minus C of 0 equals 1, and B of 2 minus C of 2 equals negative 0.5, by the intermediate value theorem, there is a time 0 less than C less than 2 where B of C equals C of C. So I'm just calling a unique moment in time C. where B of C and C of C, that unique moment in time, equal each other. And let's talk points, 2 points total. 1 point for getting to this idea of equaling 0. All right, so this creative leap in thought is 1 point. And then the second point is answer with justification. So basically all of this right here, 1 point total. So let me just give you this word of advice here. This is 2 points. This problem was 3 points. Find your comfort level. If you are the person more comfortable with doing the work and doing the math, look for those math heavy problems and get the points from the math. If you're one of those people more comfortable with interpreting and explaining and proofing, find the problems with the explanations and the proofs and work on those. Find your comfort level and maximize or prioritize where those points for your score are going to come from. All right, hope these videos helped, and I will see you next time.